Alright, so for science today we will be doing chapter 15, and chapter 15 is called forces. We will find out in today's lesson only two things. We'll find out how do we know the position of an object, so position meaning where something is, and what is a force. So before we begin, you might be asking me, what is a force, Ms. Jody? I don't even know what a force is. So let's look at the two forces we're going to be discussing. A force is either a push or a pull. Okay, push or pull. Those are the two kinds of forces that you get. So let's read through the rest of the vocabulary. So the first one is locate. Locate means find the position of something. So if I say to you, please could you locate your pencil? That means, could you find the location of it? Could you please find it? Keyword being find. Okay? And position. That's locate. Next one is relative to. Relative to. Now, often when we discuss objects, we use the words relative to, and let me show you what it means. It means comparing the position of an object, so it compares where an object is by referring to another object. Okay, lots of big words there. Comparing the position, so you compare where an object is referring to another object. For example, here are my two objects. Okay. If I want to try and tell you where to find or where to locate my notebook, I would say to you, it is next to the yellow highlighter. Or I could say it is on the right next to the yellow highlighter. There you can understand I have compared the location of the notebook referring to another object. Okay, so that's what it means relative to. I told you where the notebook is relative to where the highlighter is. I hope you understand that. And then precise, it means clear and accurate. You'll hear about it in the chapter. All right, let's start. Relative position of an object. How do we describe the position of an object? The position meaning where it is. In science, when we want to locate an object, remember locate means to find where it is. When we want to locate an object, we usually state or tell its position relative to another object or a background. Precise, meaning accurate or clear locations and directions are needed in many situations. Let's look at some examples. Sue is above Joe in the top bunk bed. Okay, so we have compared Sue's location relative to Joe's location. Let's have a look at the next one. The doll is in Sue's right hand. Next one. The colorful boxes are below Joe's bed. We are telling you where the boxes are relative to where Joe's bed is. The table is to the left of Dr. Atom. Here's Dr. Atom, that's on his left. The curtain is behind Dr. Atom. So we are telling you where the curtain is relative to Dr. Atom. We are telling you where the table is relative to Dr. Atom. We are telling you where the boxes are relative to where Joe's bed is. We are telling you where the doll is relative to Sue's right hand. Do you understand how when we explain the location of some objects, we compare it relative to another object's location? Forces cause an object to move. What is a force again? A force is to pull or push something. Okay? What can cause an object to move? A force can be a push or pull on an object. It can cause an object to move. If I push the book, it moves. If I pull the book, it moves. That's what causes movement. The wings of a seagull push the air downwards as it flies in the sky. Okay? This man has to pull his fishing rod to get his catch out of the water. He needs to pull it backwards. The girl applies a force when she kicks the ball. The force causes the ball to start moving. She kicks the ball, she pushes it. It starts to move. Okay, changing the movement of an object. How can force, either pulling or pushing something, change the movement of an object? A force can change the movement of an object. How? It can make an object change its speed, go faster or slower. Okay, it can change its speed. It can change the direction in which it is moving. Change direction. And lastly, it can stop an object from moving. Okay. Those are the three ways that force can change the movement of an object. Can change its speed, go faster or slower, can change the direction of it, and it can stop the object from moving. Let's look at how. When the girl applies a force to kick the ball moves faster. Okay? When the man applies a force to hit the ball moves in another direction. The ball was going towards him. When he hit it, it went the other direction. When the goalkeeper applies a force to catch the ball stops moving. Catches the ball, and so the ball stops moving. So that's how we change the movement. We can change the speed by kicking it and making it go faster or slower. We can change the direction by hitting it into a different direction. Or we can catch it and stop the movement. That's all for science today. I hope it's very easy.